So now let me just run through so that I can be able to record and so that people that because that other time I didn't record. So for the sake of people that are not online. So now I said that research is all about making an inquiry about something, being inclusive about something, getting the facts right. So I said I said what research is a systemic investigation to establish facts, confirm past findings, or solve new or existing problem, which means what is the okay? Take for instance now during COVID-19 that's 2029 that's okay 2019 sorry that COVID-19 there was outburst of what of COVID-19. COVID-19 is a new case that has not been that has never happened before. So now people begin to search more about it in order for them to be able to develop a vaccine or a drug for it. Because why? These are the new problem that are what that has how would I even comment that just exist. And there's a time that there's some problem that have been existing that people are still working on in order to get what a better version of or in order to get a better solutions to it. And that's why you will see that iPhone will release a product this time around, they will release another product this time around. But if you check all those products, there is new features out going on in all those phones, and that's how they make money. Take for instance now, if they release iPhone 15, the same features of iPhone 15 last year, and same as the one they are releasing now, there will be problem. People will be like, no, there's nothing that changed. You still have same structure, same features, same way of operating, same operating system. What is really happening? So which means there is constant research, there is constant question that's being solved. By so doing, it leads to a new development of what of another product. So that's why I say research is a systemic investigation to establish fact, confirm past finding, or solve new or existing problem. It's a journey of what of discovery, driven by what by curiosity and desire for knowledge. For academic inquiries to medical breakthrough affect research underpin progress in every discipline. We have what we call the systemic inquiry, structured approach to gathering and analyzing information, which means you gather information about a particular subject. After you gather some information about it, you dissect it. After you dissect it, then what you pick what you need from it. Then it leads to knowledge generation. After it has led to generation of knowledge, then technically it leads to problem solving. Take for instance now, we gather information about what COVID is. What are the agents that causes COVID-19? Which organ does this what's it called? Does disease affect? Okay, people say that it affects the lungs. Why? What are the symptoms? Okay, we have gathered all those information, all those systemic information from it. Okay, this information. Okay, people. That's when you see researcher then really eat money during that COVID-19 because why? There is new on daily basis there is new papers are being released, new papers are being released, new paper are what are being released. Now, after the whole information of about what COVID-19 is, then it leads to what we call knowledge generation, which okay, people begin to know okay, these are the symptoms of COVID-19. If you see, okay, if you have any symptom relating to this, definitely even a layman would know, oh, that's COVID-19. Oh, that person started coughing, that person started sneezing. People begin to know that okay, these are the what are symptoms. So which means it has leads to what to knowledge generation. Then after then problem solving, the knowledge that has been generated leads to the what to the discovery of what of the vaccine for what for COVID-19. That's what research is all about. So now I say that we have what we call diverse landscape of research. We have academic research, we have medical research, we have business research, we have art research. The academic research is when we okay, maybe probably you are anything related to academics. Every research bet from what? From academics. Every research we have today, all everything that what are being orchestrated by what? From where? From the academics. We have the medical research, people in the medical field like me now. I basically based on what? On medical research. I major in what? Wouldn't either. So please, I like can we all hear me? Hello, hello. So now Sorry, I want to share the screen.
Please, I can hear you.
Hello, can we see my screen?
Sir, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Like, can you see my
We can
screen?
hear you, sir.
Like, can you guys see my screen? Eh? Can you guys see my screen?
No,
Not
we
yet.
can't see your screen.
Not yet.
We can't see your screen.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me try to.
We
What's that?
can't see your screen, sir. We can't see
Okay,
your screen.
okay, I'm coming.
We can't
No,
see
no.
your screen. No, 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 no. We can't see it.
Okay, I'm coming. You guys will see it now. Okay.
Oh, I have not.
Can you see my screen now? Let me check with Rabi. You can see my screen. Mm. Can you see my screen? Hello, can we see my
One is
screen?
up, one is not up.
Okay, I think you guys are supposed to see my screen now. So now, like I was saying now,
Yes,
so
yes,
now,
yes,
okay,
sir.
yeah, thank you. So like I was,
Yes, yes.
I basically based on what on medical. Okay, I think one of my boss said don't join say Ayo, Ayo, Ayodeji. But anyhow, okay, don't worry. Maybe after the class, I will introduce you. So now let me move. Let me fast forward about what I'm doing now. So now we have what we call the hello. Sorry, can we hear me clearly? Please, can we unmute our mic? Can we hear me clearly? Eh?
Some points was cracking, but we can hear you clearly now, so.
Okay. Ayodeji, are you there? But anyhow, let me move forward so that I won't waste too much of our time because time is already fast spent. Time is already fast spent. Now, something just came to my mind now. Uh, Shay, Shay,
Sir,
please, after the
I
class,
can hear you, sir.
try to remind me that what I said I want to share with you guys. Okay, sorry, I'm coming. Let me
Okay, sir. No problem.
so that I want to pen in that so that I won't forget. Okay, now I said academic research, the medical research. So medical research, everything that have to do with what health related research, that one is by the way. So moving forward, so we have what we call purpose of research. Every research must what must lead to the what to the advancing in knowledge. It must solve problem and it must contribute to the what to the society at large. Are you getting my point now? So the motivated objective can be broken down into key function. The exploration, which means you explore, investigating new area or phenomena to gain what initial insight. When I was talking to Shay, I did that in order for me to be able to get insight about who she is. Now, basically, after I've explored and gained insight into her now, I'll be able to know that she likes music, she likes bread, she's a female, her name is Shay. So I've been able to gain insight about who she is. Description. Now I can be able to give a detailed account or probably a detailed analysis. I beg, please. Now my network is not behaving like this. And please, I'm sorry for this. So now, as I was saying now, so I'll be able to get insights about who she is. And look, definitely, she's a lady. She loves this. She loves eating bread. She loves this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that. So that's what we call. So these are the purpose of what of research prediction. I can be able to by so doing, if she can love bread, there is there is high tendency for her to love butter. I've made a prediction about her. There is high tendency for us to what? To love egg. Because why? Bread and egg tagged along together. She doesn't need to tell me that, but I can say that, oh, because bread and egg tags along with each other. So definitely I can make I can make that prediction. Okay, I can say, okay, basically because she like music, I can say that there is high tendency for her to marry somebody who is a music lover. Do we get that now? Like, can we get that? Like, are we following?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now we move to the next one now. Choosing the part of what? Of methodology. Now, this is where some of you guys started writing types of research, quantitative research, qualitative research now. Now, what is qualitative research? Qualitative research deals with what? From the word quality, no, sorry, not from the quality, from the word, which means making a review or making a research about what? About something. Take for instance, I said interviews. Now, what I did with Sheyi is what we call a qualitative research. I begin to ask about Sheyi. Okay, Sheyi, what's your name? She said, her name is Sheyi, Oluwaseyi. What do you like? She likes this. What gender are you? Okay, if a female. Why does she know that she's a female? Because why? She possesses the what? The feminine gender characteristic. So, okay, now, what are the things you get? So, all those things, when you begin to ask questions, interview people, that's what we call a qualitative research. Focus group, ethnography. Okay, let me, I'm coming. Let me help you to get another meaning for this. So he said ethnography is what is a qualitative research method used to study and describe the custom, belief, and social structure of a particular group. Okay, take for instance now, there is something trending on Twitter. I don't know, maybe probably we actually came across that trending topic. That a lady said that virginity is a social construct. Do we hear about it? How many of us how many of us heard about that stuff? How many of us that somebody said that virginity is a social construct, but don't let me bore us with that. Which means these are the social norms that people have created that has become a standpoint of what? Of behavior of a behavioral characteristic of how we behave. Now, another social construct that I will give is that man are meant to be the provider. Female are meant to be what? To handle how these are social construct, a social norm that has been created. But all these things came into existence due to what? Due to okay, take for instance, the major reason why I don't know because I've never done anything related to that. But from my own ideology, I thought that men are created to be provider basically because of our what? Of our genetic makeup. Because what we are strong, we can be able to do every work, we can be able to do every task compared to what? To the feminine. So from there, a lot of people have made inquiry, have made research, have been able to say, okay, that's true. Let men be what? Be provider. Let women be the what? Be the one to handle what? The house, this thing. So people can come against it. Oh, like I said, okay, this is not meant to be. Women are meant to be the provider. Why men are meant to be the one? So research will make people to get to know about things, will expose people to realities of life. But sorry for taking us out of that context. So I'm giving us what qualitative research is all about. So which means you gather information from what you heard from people. Which means you interrogate. Take for instance now, maybe probably at a crime scene, something happened. They begin to ask some what some eyewitness. So the ability or the act of what of asking those people, of interrogating those eyewitnesses, is what we call a qualitative research. So after they have the information they have gathered is what they will now use for their what? For their analysis. Sorry. Are we getting it? Now, that's why I say examples are what? Are interviews, focus group, and what? Ethnography. I think I've explained the word ethnography for you, which means the social construct, the social norms, the belief pattern that's arrived, that came into existence due to the people's view. Hey, let me use the people's view about things, or the perception about people about things, which has now become what? In a social construct that people live by. Now, qualitative research. Qualitative research, this one, let me look for a very beautiful analogy to support my claim. Quantitative. From the word quantity. Please, can anybody pick something from there, from the word quantity, which means something that has to do with what? Figures. Am I making sense? So, majorly, it deals with what? Numbers. When we hear the word quantitative research, which means we are dealing with what? Numbers. We are dealing with what? Figures. That's why we have what we call survey. We have what we call the experimental. Now, some people said experimental research. Some people said survey research among the types of research. I'm not saying that they are wrong. They are not wrong, but research can be subdivided into three. We have what the quantitative research. We have what we call the qualitative research, and we have what we call the mixed method research. Now, the quantitative research, like I said, for you to be able to understand it better, it deals with what? With figures. It deals with numbers. You are dealing with number. Take for instance now, people in the medical field that they working on drugs, or probably they work on rats. You know, you have that those kind of experiment is what we call experimental research, and it is basically subdivided under what? Under experimental design. It can be found under what? Experimental design. Sorry, under quantitative research. Like now, I work on a particular research that was 2021. That's the effect of what? Ivermectin and vitamin C on what? On lipid profile and what? And electrolytes. So which means that kind of research is what we call experimental research. Research that have to do with laboratory, that I will take probably, okay, now a client can, okay, maybe probably somebody you're working with a client who is in maybe pharmacology, physiology, all those medical field, all those medical field, the engineering field. They are the one that really deals with what? With experimental design a lot. Deal with experimental design. I don't know, maybe people in the social science, maybe probably they deal with that. I don't know. I have no idea about that. But these are what we call experimental, which means you carry out an experiment, you test run the whole thing. So the result of what you get is what you use for your analysis. So now we have what we call mixed research. Mixed research approach, this combined what? Both the quantitative and the quantity and the qualitative research. Here I say that combined both the quality and the qualitative research and and quantitative research for more comprehensive understanding. So this one is, now just imagine a client that gave you a qualitative work, and that client gave you a quantitative work, and somebody give you the both. Who will charge more? Definitely somebody with mixed method research. You will charge more, because why? You are dealing with, and that's why whenever your work is given to you, you must first of all, before deciding on the payment structure, you must first of all make inquiry about what the research is, because the mistake that I've made in the time passes, making demands or making a deal out of ignorance. So that's why you must first of all what make sure you make inquiry about what you are dealing with, so that you will not charge less or you will not charge more than what is expected. Are you getting my point now? So let's take note of that. So I think I've been able to explain that. I want to move forward. So essential tools for research analysis, okay? Effective analysis transformed into raw data into meaningful insight. Various tools are available depending on the research. The qualitative research, we have what we call the NIVIO, the Atlas.c. This one is that they're for thematic analysis of textual data. Okay. This particular analysis, this qualitative analysis, sometimes I give whenever I receive a work from that, I give it to a friend of mine to help me to analyze it, because I don't know the other particular analysis, but I will chat that guy up now. Maybe he will be ready to take us on how to use this particular analysis. But I will also teach you the fact that I give it that doesn't mean that I can't be, but okay. Then we go to that. I'll maybe probably if we have time, I will take us on how we can be able to what to make use of this in order for you to be able to get what you want. So now, this is what manner coding for smaller data involving careful reading and categorization. Take for instance, maybe you have actually you have done interview, or okay, maybe probably now I begin to ask every of us questions. So those questions I've penned it down, I've recorded it. So the recorded or the interviewed this thing that I've actually interviewed. This is what I will use for my analysis. The analysis device that we use is what we call. These are the two. We have what in NVivo or what or Atlas.c. For quantitative, we can use SPSS, we can use R, we can use Python. And you can use Excel, you can use GraphPad. Sorry, all those ones I didn't include it. You can use GraphPad, you can use Python, you can use R, you can use Tata, you can use MATLAB, you can use Rev Manager. No, Ref Manager. Ref Manager. I can see categorize Ref Manager under qualitative research. Qualitative research. Because no. I will classify it under quantitative. Yes, because why? You are analyzing data. Don't worry. When we get there, we actually talk about that also. But for now, let's just skip that. So now, for this one now, this one you started seeing people developing what? Developing maybe probably developing SPSS is an analysis device. Okay. Please, class captain, please remind me that I said that I want to say, I think somebody asked about SPSS in the group that he wants to download it. I won't buy the idea for you to download, because if you download it, the monetary aspect for the payment of the license is actually very, very high. I think it's about 3 million or so. I can't wrap my brain around it. So I'll give us SPSS for free. GraphPad, I think I have GraphPad. I'll give you for free. I have Ref Manager. I will input all those things and I'll give you guys for free. I will create a Google Drive so that I can be able to put all those devices there, so that I will send the link to the group. Each and every one of us can go there and download it, and we can start making use of it. Maybe when we start the practical aspect, I will share my screen with you. As I'm doing it, you guys can also do it along also. Or probably anyone that is taking it on any analysis device, you can also do what? Follow up on that. But Ref Manager, you can download it. You can download that one. GraphPad, you need license code. Okay, don't worry. I will still be able to find something on that. So I want to move forward. The research writing processes, these are okay, the structure, the outline, they plan your paper's flow: introduction, literature review, methodology, result, discussion, conclusion. Now, maybe take for instance, you're writing on introduction. Means you're writing an overview of what your topic is all about. Okay, the effect of smoking. Okay, now I gave you guys an assignment. What are the effects of laziness and procrastination on maybe probably on an individual or business or the like. So now, by studying, you begin to write an introduction. Don't worry, maybe in our next class, we will start from this how to write discussion, how to write literature review, how to write different type of methodology we have. The result aspect, we must skip down the discussion, we must skip down because why? After we have learned the analysis device, that's when we can be able to learn those results and the discussion. But I can just give an overview about it also. So now, introduction is what giving what an overview of what the whole topic is all about. What are the what are the prevalence? What are the factors behind it? What are the new trend? What are the studies that have been carried out on that particular discipline which you are writing on? So just give what is the gap in knowledge. So these are what you are trying to bring out for us as an introduction. Okay, we might have to end this class now. Hello, guys. Can we hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
can
sir.
hear you.
Yes, sir.
I think
Yes, sir.
we might have to, okay. They are saying that time is running out. I think I might have to send another link. I'm coming. Let me wait first. Can you guys still see my link? Okay, we're having 9 minutes more. Okay, we're having 9 minutes more. So now, what is literature review? Literature review is giving you are reviewing what has been done before. Now, I asked Tunde about what I've carried out about what? Sheyi. Let us assume that Tunde did not actually hear us about this thing. Maybe probably he typed it on Google or probably, thank God. Okay, please. I will give us search engine we can use for our research. I'll give us the search engine we can use for our research. The search engine we can use for our research. I would maybe probably, if I say have time, I will go into that also. So drafting, this is right systemic. Okay, so literature review methodology. The method you use in writing your research. We have cross-sectional this thing. So we have a lot of method. We have a lot of method, but I don't want to rush. I'm rushing because of the time now. So result, before you can get your result, which means you must have analyzed your data. After you have analyzed your data, then you get your result. Then those results is what you will discuss on and you write your conclusion on. Write systematically, focusing on clarity and coherence for each section. So you draft systematically. Okay, how do you want to write your chapter 1? What are the things that you needed? Okay, take for instance, I'm writing on please, can anybody give me any topic, please? Okay, let me give you guys an overview. Okay, let me show you one of the work I'm working on currently. Where is this thing? I'm coming a second. Let me just show you. Now, this is the work. Can we see my screen on this one now?
Sir, we
Yes,
are
sir.
seeing half part of the screen. We are not seeing it fully.
Okay, so sorry. I'm sorry about that. Okay, what about now? What about now?
You see, you don't see the full
Yeah,
screen.
I see this. I
Okay.
can see this.
Okay, so now this particular topic now is okay. That's knowledge and perspective of youth adults about people living with special needs. So now this is my introduction, which is the background. Your introduction contains the background of study. It contains the background of study. It contains the statement of problem. It contains the objectives of the study, the general objectives. It contains the research question. It contains the significance of study. The significance of study is contain the scope of the study, the operation definition of terms. That's what your introduction is all about. Now, I say that literature review. These are the literature review, the concept of adolescent, blah, 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 blah. So stuff like that. These are the literature review. I want to go straight to the methodology. So now this is the method. Okay, this is the research method. You can see now the research design for this one is descriptive cross-sectional survey. So the research setting, all this. So these are what we are dealing with when we are talking about this particular distance. So you drafted how your distance is supposed to be, citing and referencing. We have different type of citing this thing. We have upper, we have upper. Upper is what majorly we use in Nigeria. We have advert style. Advert is what they use majorly in what in US and in UK. We have Vancouver. I think that Vancouver is what they use in Canada. So we have different referencing style. Your client will definitely ask you. You are definitely you are meant to ask your client which referencing style do you want. Your client will be able to tell you that. And we have different software we use for referencing also. We have Mendeley, we have Zotero. These are the two. Okay, we have my Bib. These are three references too that I know. We have my Bib. Even me, I use a lot of references too. But I won't teach you. Maybe with time. Maybe with time, I will teach you that. So I have different references to. I even sometimes I use Qboat to do to use. I use Qboat. I use Google Scholar for my what for my referencing. I use okay all those. I use my Bib also. So these are the references types. So we have what we call the next one is review and refining. Proof after you have written all those things, you proofread for what? For grammar, for misspelling, from clarity. Okay, there's particular work that I'm working on in UK. That work is still ongoing. I will send maybe probably with time. I will send you the pictorial picture of the correction that was made. That's why those people they are very very good with English. They will check maybe probably you are on the right track or not. Maybe your this thing is what your English, your punctuation mark, they are well being put into place. So we have go step by step in crafting your research, divide the problem. This under your statement, under your chapter one, sorry, your background of study, your introduction. I talk about statement of problem. Okay, what is the problem that has been existing? What is the knowledge gap in this particular study that has been existing? You put all those things together and then use it to do your own. The literature review, the design methodology. I've said about the data collection. The data collection is when you're collecting your data, maybe after. So the data collection is when you started collecting your data. Maybe if for the experimenter, you collect your data from all those. You kill those rats, you kill those animals. You take the samples to the laboratory and you perform experiments on it. So that's all called data collection. We have analyzing the device. After you have collected the data, then you begin to analyze it. Then report finding. Then you now report what has been analyzed. So these are the step to step. So don't worry. I will send you this particular this thing to the group after I'm done. So I'm rushing now because I have 3 minutes more for that before this thing will end, and then I will send another link and we can join again. Ensuring ethical research practices. Ethical consideration are paramount in all research endeavor, ensuring the protection of participants and integrity of the findings. So don't worry, maybe for people that are carrying real art project, real projects, real research, you need to obtain an ethical approval before you go ahead. Okay, let me just show you an example. Let me open a particular one that this work is meant to be published, but we are still on it. I'm coming. Where is it? Let me see. Where is it? Okay. Here we come. So this one we carry this. Can we see my screen now? This one is evaluation of renal dysfunction using estimation glomerular filtrate and electrolyte urea and creatinine parameters in acute stroke patient. So you could see now these are the name of the author. Okay, you can see this is my name here now. So which means after this work is being published now, you can be able to have access to this thing. So what I want to show you initially now, the ethical, you can see this is the ethical approval, which means we have secure permission that this research can take place. That's why you see ethical approval. This were obtained from the Earth Research Ethics Committee, HREC of Olabisi Onabanjo Teaching Hospital with the ethical number. So you can see this is the ethical number. So now basically based on what this research has been conducted fully. It has been conducted. There is no. So this is the introduction. This is the methodology that we use. Don't worry, I will still teach you all this how you can be able to write all these things. So these are the results. So these are the results. Okay, this is the discussion of the results we have. So I will show you the table of the results. Okay, these are the table of the results. Okay, we can see that okay, people with CKD, people with chronic disease. So these are the results. Okay, I have 1 minute more. Okay, so these are the what? Are the references. So these are the references. You can see that way. This one is what? These are the reference. This one is in upper, this upper style. So that's that being said. So key takeaway: research is a powerful tool for knowledge creation and problem solving, requiring a blend of systemic thinking, critical analysis, and ethical practice. We have continuous learning. The world of research evolve around this. That's collaboration and impact. Strive for for the continuous learning. The world of research is constantly evolving. Stay updated. So you have to stay updated. Engage with peers and mentors to enrich your research. So you have to get connected with people. Strive for research that makes you tangible and different. So I will create another link so that we can be able to take question by so doing. But I think with this few point of mine, we have been able to take an overview about what a research is all about, what research is all about. So with this